Namaste, Purposeful Living Group. It's Ollie P here, sitting in my little Jedi dressing gown, ready for action, just getting ready for the day. But I was so excited. I was like, I want to get this done and out to you guys. In that, I'm excited to present what you see in the background. This is the first time I've done a video with the information from the screen in the background. Now, what I've got here is a power planner, which I have developed. Now, it's kind of based on Brendan Burchard's high performance planner. I've been using that for a few months now and really like it. But what I find, it's in a book, so it's relatively static. You always have to carry the book around if you want to bring the planner with you. And also, it's kind of linked very much to one day per page. What I wanted to do was create something that was a little bit more fluid for me, and it's flexible. Now, what I wanted to do is to present this so that you can have it. So there's a PowerPoint version and a Google Docs or Google presentation version of this, which, I'd just like to share with you guys. So if you would like a copy of this, just reply in the comments on the Facebook page, or you can email me, olliepermaculture@gmail.com. And I'm finding it really useful because I can print it off, print it in A3, print it in A4. If it is in A4, it's really tiny, but I quite like having tiny little things. What we've got here is this Eisenhower matrix in the middle, which is a really good way of being able to prioritize things on your to-do list. You're urgent and critical. That's when you've got urgent things that you need to do. What this grid format encourages you to do is to have things where they're very important and you need to do later. And these are the things that you need to schedule. And generally, this top right-hand corner is really important. But you can schedule them in to do later, and that's where you can build in your good, healthy habits. You've got urgent, you need to do that right away, and I've put a little arrow up here. Those urgent things can go into most critical, and I've put for defense this, and for me that's things like strength building and things like yoga for stretching, because I do my running, but maintenance, I miss those out. And then this one underneath, most powerful for progressing ultimate goal. So my ultimate goal at the moment is around my toy box, so I'll put something around there. So that's something I need to get done over the next, say, day, either today or the next couple of days or across the week. So like I said, this at the top you can put the dates in. It's kind of flexible, so it's designed sort of to work for about a week, or it could just be a couple of days. So I found the last couple of days I've filled this in, and I've had all the boxes kind of done. My main jobs and most critical tasks I was getting done, so I tick those off, started a new one. One of my favourite things about Brendan Burchard's one was the reflection areas question. So I've got that in here. What were my wins? What things did I appreciate? And I've just done it slightly differently. So like I say, it's very much based on the Brendan Burchard's one, but it's adapted for me, and I just find it a little bit more useful, and hopefully you can too. And like I say, it's useful because you can just print it off. Over here, I've got little things like reminders to eat, drink, have I done some meditating, have I done a bit of climbing or some running. And again, that's personal to me. But with the source file, you can stick whatever you want in there. But things like eating healthy, drinking enough water, getting keystone habits in like meditation. It's nice to have the little reminders there. I've got these things. This was from Brendan Burchard as well, but he didn't have this in his main planner. But it's a nice one. On one, you've got people that I'm waiting on over here. So who do you need to kind of chase up for anything that you're waiting for? I've been doing a little bit of outsourcing lately, so it's like check the guys on Fiverr, or someone in your work, or a friend that you might be hoping to hear from for a collaboration. And then over here, people to reach out to, so other people who could help you progress your goal. And that's also linked to these little arrows come here, because going back to this Eisenhower matrix box, looking at splitting up our tasks into what's urgent and what's critical, what's critical and urgent, what's not critical and not really urgent. Well, I mean, that's this quadrant over here. I mean, that box is basically, if you're putting stuff in there, you can go, do I need to do it at all, or is it time wasting, or is it more of a reward? Can I do that a bit later? If it's over here, it's not critical, but it's kind of urgent, so it needs to get done kind of quickly, but it's not super critical. Can you change that? So I've put, can you delegate it, or can you change it? Are there any options around that one? So that's where I've got the people to reach out to. Can someone else help you? Yeah, so go for that matrix, stick your main goals over here. Some little questions to remind yourself on: what will be fun today? Who will I help most today? Could I have a nice surprise for someone? Is there a bold move that I could make? And again, these are kind of like, I've just phrased them in a way that are kind of suggestions. I did find in the Brendan Burchard's one, they're a bit more formulaic. Like, I always felt like you had to answer them. And I've tried to present these in a way where I kind of feel like I don't have to answer things, but it's useful if I can. So, like I say, it's just my own little take on this particular thing. And one thing that has really helped me is literally having this kind of calendar day reminder. This is the hours in the day: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's sort of midday, lunchtime, when you're thinking about these main tasks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the evening, just to remind me that between the hours of 5 and 7, that should be like a ritual time. That's when I should be doing my either running or yoga, or things to do with me, doing some meditation, doing some reading, doing this sort of thing, planning, and the same thing into the evening. So literally just having those little blocks in there to remind me of, this is kind of your time. It's ritual time. Get your good habits done, get your cleanups done, things like that. And I've just found that really useful. So thought I'd share that. Hopefully it'll be useful for yourselves. And like I say, I'm happy to share this with you. Just send me an email and I can send you the relevant files. So comment on this or email me at bodypermaculture@gmail.com. Hope you find this useful. And this is my first ever screen video showing the screen. Hope that's been of use. And any comments, drop me a line. Cheers.